Welcome, welcome, welcome. We want to welcome everyone to the Greater Metro Detroit Community Network TV. Another Friday Night Lights football. Tonight we have the New Haven Rockets versus the Clintondale Dragons. Tonight is New Haven's first home game on their brand new turf field, and it is actually pretty beautiful. As we getting ready, as we're getting ready for the ribbon cutting ceremony, we ask that you guys just sit back and enjoy yourself, and we'll be able to jump into more about the upcoming game. It's 76 degrees. The wind is 12 miles an hour blowing northeast, so we should have a pretty good night tonight. We're about say about 11 and a half minutes before game time, and we'll get ready for all the action. But as of right now, we're going to go ahead and enjoy the ribbon cutting ceremony. I'll be back with you in a few minutes.
Well, hello. Welcome, everyone. Thank you all for being here this evening. Today, we want to thank you for being here in this special moment where New Haven is creating history. On behalf of our entire school district, I want to extend our deepest gratitude to an incredible community for making this dream a reality. This brand new turf field is more than just a place to play sport. It's also a symbol of what happens when a community comes together and invests in their future. By voting to support the bond, you've shown that you believe in our students, our schools, and the strength of New Haven. This field will serve our athletes, our band members, and student organizations for years to come. It will be a place where students build character, develop teamwork, and create memories that they'll carry for a lifetime. And tonight, we make our very first memory on it. Our Rockets will take the field for the first time at the New Haven football game. Underneath the lights on our new turf field. To our students, this field belongs to you. Make the most of it. Play hard, support one another, and always carry the pride of being a Rocket. To our families, supporters, and voters, thank you. Your belief in this project is something truly special. Now let's officially open this field and cheer on our Rockets as they take it on for the very first time. Go Rockets! Now Miss P, would you do the honors?
Alrighty, everyone. We're back. We're back. We're back. As you can see, New Haven has a brand new stadium. Well, it's a brand new field. And they are very appreciative of the ones inside the community who passed a bond to be able to bless them with this brand new field. I mean, it is really, really nice. Not only do they have the turf, they actually have the play clocks and everything now. So definitely an upgrade. But as we get ready to go into this game tonight, we want to talk about a few players. So the first one we want to talk about is number 5, DeAnthony Matthews Jr. from Clintondale. He's a big guy. Last game he had 3 touchdowns. It's pretty unstoppable down there in the red zone. And he plays very, very tough on defense as well. I know when I spoke with Coach earlier, Coach was just saying, the key for them to win today is their offense and defensive line. Control the trenches. And if you can control the trenches, you definitely can control the game.
The New Haven marching band will be playing the
so Coach had also said, just be in discipline. They actually played a pretty disciplined game last week when they played against Lincoln. They had a couple of miscues and things like that, but for the most part, they did very, very well.
For our first contest on the turf field against the visiting Clintondale Dragons.
So as we get ready to take this game, get ready to broadcast this great game, and they're working on the coin toss right now, as you can see.
Number 3, Angelo LeCarry. Number 5, Jason
we do know
Taylor.
As we were
6, Devin Bradley. 7, Stephen Marks. 8, Hunter Williams. 9, Josh Nugent. 10, Landon Pickens. 11, Connor Albrot. 12, Darian Wilmer.
So they do apologize for that, but no, as we get ready for the coin toss, actually we had a chance to sit down with Coach Owens. And like I said, Coach Owens gave us quite a bit of the things that he believed that they need to take care of tonight. For the flip side, we talked with Coach Dilbert in his second year. Coach Dilbert been hit by the injury bug where he lost one of his best players. With that number, I know his name is Ryan. 13, there we go, Ryan Aubrey. Well, he lost him for the season. Also lost his other 2 quarterbacks as well. So New Haven is definitely dealing with the shortage of not having those players there. But Coach did get a chance to talk about number 1, Mr. Parker, and number 50, Mr. Bosco. He said that they both were very, very good players, so that they were studs. Number 1 was pretty much a great athlete, said he could play just about every position. They got to switch him around. He definitely had D1 aspiration and talent. Mr. Number 50, Bosco, is just a junior. He says he actually clicked for him last year and was playing like an animal. So with that being said, we're looking forward to seeing what these guys have. I know what
John Alice, Elias, that's Chris Nathan.
He also said that, they're pretty young. After this year, they'll still be returning 37 players. Only have about 9 seniors. Only have about 9 seniors with him this year. So they're pretty young. But Coach Dilbert believes they can win now. He doesn't believe just because that they're young that they can go out and win now. Yeah, so there we go. There we go. I'm sorry, guys. As the coaches are shuffling around in the press box and getting themselves ready for the game, we're talking with them as they're kind of excited to be able to have their game broadcast tonight and letting us know what we're going to be wearing, some of the names and some of the things that they're actually missing. But once again, we do want to thank New Haven. We want to thank Clintondale for allowing us to come out like I said, we truly do count it a blessing to be able to bring you Friday Night Football. As many of those may know, actually I went to school here, so it's kind of bittersweet. You know, you're being back home. Being back home, because I think this field was actually built in 2004.
And here comes
Yeah, 2004.
in the big hand.
And now they're doing an upgraded, where they're putting a new field in. So it's pretty awesome, pretty cool to see the growth of the community, to see the growth of the school as they continue to grow. Like I said, you know, as you can hear, it's a pretty windy day today. So, but now as we get ready to roll and get ready to get this game going, we do know Clintondale right now is on a bit of a streak. They have not lost yet, and New Haven has not picked up their first win. Hopefully, being home with the crowd, the community out, you can put it together. As Coach Dilbert was saying, you know, they're young and they have a good play going where they might have a play for a positive 7 yards, and then they'll have a couple of penalties to put them back behind the sticks, and that's not what you want.
Just so we know, it's a pleasure of Chick-fil-A Chesterfield to support their hometown team.
So,
They say play hard,
Coach Dilbert said, you know what, if we can get focused and put it together and get through the wrong pains, he believes the future is very bright for them this year. The future is very, very bright for them this year.
At Chesterfield Chick-fil-A. Thank you, Chesterfield Chick-fil-A, and they're going to be joint sponsoring the dinner for our football team, and it's greatly appreciated. One of the announcements I'd like you to make is when you see something, say something. For your safety and security, the athletics department and school administration encourage you to be aware of the unusual activity. Please report any suspicious activity to us here in the announcer stand immediately. Enjoy the game, and remember, report suspicious activity. See something, say something. Rob, who is receiving the kickoff? Now's a good time to let everybody know we don't need anybody on the playing surface, just the athletes, the coaches, and the referees. So please stay off the playing surface. For your safety and the safety of participants, we ask for cooperation in not going on the playing surface during or after the game. Violators will be removed from the premises and risk prosecution. Thank you. We've always said that sportsmanship is the golden rule in action. So why should it stop when the game is over? Now more than ever, we need to respect each other and treat each other with common decency, not only between the lines, but outside the lines in our daily lives. In sports and in life, nothing beats good sportsmanship.
So after doing a little bit of digging and reaching over to the box over there, sounds like Clintondale will be receiving the ball.
I'm not sure the times, but I'll get them. But tomorrow, the Junior Rocket program will be playing for their first time on this field also. I think we have a few Junior Rockets in the varsity. It's a good program. It has four divisions. They have a flag division, a tackle bar division, a junior varsity tackle division, and a varsity tackle division. I'll find out what times they play and let you know. Come on out and join. It's fun to watch, and they're learning a lot of football.
All right, everybody, as you can see, our cameraman found Mr. Will Bosco, who Coach was saying. As you can see, he's a pretty big boy. Coach said last year he actually turned the corner. Very physical, very physical, very agile. Coach expects him to actually have a good game tonight on that line for him. And maybe that's what Coach Owens was talking about controlling the line, about he has some boys and big boys that you need to take care of, but number 50 is definitely one of those ones that, as you can see, can definitely take over a game.
Cheerleaders, if you can give me a list of your names, I'd appreciate it.
Alrighty, I'm back once again. Like I said, when we do, like I said, appreciate to be here, but when you're pretty good with tech, sometimes you get pulled in multiple directions. Had to help a few coaches, but on our broadcast right now, we do have number one for Mr. Parker, Journey Parker, and that was another one that Coach Dilbert had talked about. Said he definitely has D1 aspiration, as he can play pretty much every position on the field. Good hands, smart player, physical, fast. Coach said he can put him from quarterback all the way to the line. They have him playing as tight end have him playing out as a receiver as well. But Coach definitely speak very highly of him. Coach Dilbert said he definitely has a very, very high ceiling. So we will see what Mr. Parker has in store for us tonight.
Also, soccer will be playing here. Let me see if I can pull up the schedule.
So as we get ready to get rolling pretty soon. Looks like, yep, both teams are actually heading.
The first home game for the soccer team will be the 25th. That's Wednesday.
Well, as we get ready to get rolling, let's go ahead and bring you the starting lineups for Clintondale. Clintondale will be receiving the ball first. So as Clintondale get ready to receive the ball, we'll bring up the starting lineup for you.
And that will begin at 4:30 on this field. Not support the soccer team.
If you want, there's a seat right here. Beautiful night.
Very shortly, we're going to have the national anthem played by the New Haven Marching Band. The band director, Mr. Hibbert, will be leading the way. Let me know when you're ready, Mr. Vick. Ladies and gentlemen, we need one person to complete the chain gang, one volunteer to get close to the action and do the chains. One volunteer, please. Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, if you will please rise for the playing of the national anthem. Gentlemen, if you're wearing a hat, please uncover. Veterans, keep your hat on and give the appropriate salute. The New Haven Marching Band and the national anthem.
Alrighty, everyone. It's game time. It's game time. It's game time. As we get ready to call this game, like I said, it's great to be back home. It's great to be back where you contribute as well. But as we get ready to roll, we will definitely see who's going to take this one home. I know the Clintondale is definitely favored to win, as Clintondale has been pretty much beating up on everyone they played. They played Lincoln last week, which we had an opportunity to actually stream that game, and they pretty much controlled that game from start to finish, so we would definitely see what Clintondale has in store tonight. And I'll do my best to bring you the broadcast play-by-play. But, you know, like I said, being back, definitely a lot of different ones coming up saying hi, and we appreciate it. We definitely appreciate it. All right, and it's off. And the kick is, oh, no, picks it up. Ooh, no, it's still live ball in New Haven's ball. Let's see, did they? All right, so that ball goes to the Rockets. That's real quick. See if we can get that. So the Rockets recovered that kick. Oh, no, Whitehead just fixed it. Nope. Ball belongs to Clintondale.
Clintondale's ball, 1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Alrighty, and Clintondale's coming out in the shotgun. Missed it. Have Junior's back. Have the motion. Ooh, and a shovel pass right underneath. Let's see who that is. Number 28 for the Dragons. Yeah, we have to work on getting that number. It was 28 is. Yeah, we'll definitely work on getting that number so we can be able to recognize him. Well, that brings up a 2nd and 3. There we go with the stop in the back. Number 1 with nowhere to go. Who was that on that stop? There we go, number 50. We're already calling his name, Mr. Bosco. Let's see. Clintondale's trying to get some things situated. That offense. Alrighty. So we have about a 3rd and 3. Clintondale's looking to pass. That pass is definitely completed. And number 1 is down the sideline, and he still's going. Oh, he's may go all the way. No, he's brought down at the 20-yard line. That was actually number 9, Kamari Johnson. That was a. Oh no. And this is what Coach Owen was talking. So hopefully the Dragons can get this situated. But that was a great pitch and catch that's just wiped away. It looked like it was a holding on the play. Let's see what we have. We do have a third down. Let's see what the third down in. Woo.
About 6-2 for Clintondale.
We're going to call that 3rd and 17. And that pass is broken. Is incomplete. That'll bring up 4th down.
16.
So let's see if the Dragons look to punt this ball away. Yes, they will.
4th and 16, Clintondale in punting formation.
Let's see, we have, looks like number 9, Johnson, back to punt this ball away. And the punt is off. Oh, it looks like he shanked it. There's a New Haven coaches are calling them off. So we got 1st and 10, the Rockets ball. So as we get ready to bring the Rockets offense out, let's go ahead and introduce you to that starting lineup. Alrighty, the Rockets come up to the line. Let's see what number 24 Eli has. You have the motion. Motion backs across, hands it off. Yeah. So that's number 7. That will be Marks with the carry. So that brings up a 2nd down, 1 yard gain. Let's see, 2nd down and 9.
And it looked like number 5, Anthony Matthews Jr. Gain of 1, 2nd down and 9.
Well, Dragons were definitely up for that play right there. 1 yard gain. This is a great opportunity for New Haven to be able to punch this in. We have number 12. Oh, that's number 7. Oh, there you go. He has a good run. He's going. He's all the way. We have a touchdown. And just like that. Oh, no. And just like the Dragons, that will be wiped off the board. So we had a hold-in against the Rockets. And we'll wipe that off.
So, it'll remain 2nd down.
So Rockets come back up.
9 still. The hold was downfield.
Have the motion again. Have the handoff across to number 12. And there you go. He's going around, and there he'll be back in, and let's see if they got him. Touchdown. And they put it up. And just like that, the Rockets strike again. Let's make sure that looks like that one is going to stand. the Rockets lines up. Are set and lined up to kick it for the 1 point. Let's see. Kick. Yep. And that is blocked. But let's recap that last play by the Rockets. We had number 12, Darian, around the left side for a quick score for the Rockets. That brings the score 6. New Haven Rockets 6. Clintondale Dragons 0. As we get ready to kick this ball off again, these are some of the things that Coach Dilbert was talking about, where he said that he actually has a pretty good team. Even though they're young, he believes we can win now. Was talking about if we stayed disciplined, that we definitely could, that they definitely could go ahead and be able to put up a fight and actually take this game. He definitely believes in it. And he said when a lot of the younger ones grow up, definitely be ready to go. So we have number 3 for the Rockets, Angelo, and the kick is up. Oh, and he got one behind him again. Let's see is that. And there we go. It's down again. Bobbled the kick, and we're Dragons are back in the same predicament again. Buried back deep in their own territory. Oh, nope, we have another flag now, so let's sort this out. Oh, so we have a horse collar.
That'll be a 15-yarder. It'll be first down, Clintondale. They'll start out first and 10 at the end 24.
So we have the Dragons with the ball. In the first and 10. We have Matthew around the right end. Is he going? And it looks like he picked up a first down. Yep, we would definitely say that's a first down. And knocked out of bounds right there. So that'll be first and 10 right at the... We call that right at the 35-yard line. And the Dragons right up the middle with a nice chunk play. Looks like they picked up about a good 5-6 on that carry. Let's see where they mark them off at. We'll call that 7. Make that second down, 3 yards to go. Let's see as the Dragons getting ready to. Alrighty, Dragons are all set and ready to go again. And that looks like Matthew again, right up there. And he has enough for the first down. Puts us right there at about the 48-yard line.
To the 47 for another Dragon first down, first and 10.
All right, looks like the Dragons are content. It's like they're settling in. As we seen last week, where the Dragons got that run game going and pretty much pushed the pile. So right now, we have 2 first downs picked up back to back. Let's see if they can keep this momentum going down this field. Matthews back, had the call again, has the handoff to the left side, and it looks like there we go with another 7-8 yard pickup. Yep, we'll call that 2nd and 2. And that was we would have number 9. That was Kamari Johnson off that left side. Handoff from Matthew Jr. Alrighty. Back again. Here comes the snap. Have motion coming across. Straight up the middle. That's Juniors. And he's still up. He's still going. Woo. Another first down. It's a big body. That's what Juniors did last week. He runs downhill or he run hard. It's not an easy body to take down. And just like that, the Dragons went from deep in their territory, and they're looking to go in. They're almost to the red zone.
At the Rocket 24.
Alrighty. We lined up. Good. Oh, good play. And who is that? There we go. Mr. Bosco, number 50. Way to go. Came right through that line, and that is a big loss.
That's a loss of 12 yards.
So that's going to put that about 2nd down and about, let's say 2nd down at about 22 yards. So far, who coaches are talking about looking to make big plays is definitely happening. We have Matthews on the Dragon side, and we have Bosco. It's coming through for the Rockets on the defensive side right now. There we go. Handed off number 1. He's off to the right. He's going. Oh, he's still going, is he? Ooh, he's taken out of bounds right there at the first down marker. Ooh, he picked up just about all of that. He was that quick. We just said that you give him about 21 yards. It'll be 3rd and 1.
It's going to be 3rd and 1.
And that was Griffin. It was a good run, good block.
Always on the 15. We have a timeout. New Haven, no first of the quarter, no first of the half.
So it looks like we have a timeout. That will be the Rockets' first timeout. As the Dragons are looking to drive. The Dragons they were on their own, say about 10-yard line when they started this drive. And now the Dragons are all the way down to the 14-yard line of the Rockets. We knew the Dragons had a very good run game. We knew the Dragons could run the ball. The Dragons came out a little bit sluggish, and the Rockets actually took advantage of it right away when they had them pinned deep and got the touchdown. But the Dragons actually responded after they had another bobble on the kick return. And, I mean, they marched it down the field. Even after they took the 12-yard sack, came right back with Griffin and pretty much picked up all the yards right away. It was like the 2nd and 22, and now we're looking at the 3rd and 1. So let's see. We have a 3rd and 1 right now. Let's see. We have the Dragons with Griffin and Matthew in the backfield. Alrighty, we have a flag on the play. Let's see who's it. A false start on the Dragons.
It's going to be really the procedure against the Dragons that's going to cost them 5 yards.
So that takes them from a 3rd and 1 to a 3rd and 6. Definitely don't want to be going in the wrong direction.
36 from the 19.
I'm pretty sure this is 2-down territory for Coach Owens. that Clintondale's looking over, getting the play. Ready to go. Matthews getting ready to call. We have Matthew following behind Griffin around the right side, and oh, that's it. Oh, he's still up and going. He definitely first down.
I think it was Bosco on the tackle got him out of bounds. It's going to be first and goal inside the Rocket 10.
So now we have the Dragons looking to punch this thing in. It'll be first and goal now. They're right there at that 10-yard line. And they hand off with the sweep. He jumps in there, and there we go. The Dragon is in. Let's see. That was number 3. That will be Jordan Haskin on that touchdown. And there is no flags on the play, so that will stand. So as Clintondale get ready to go for this extra point.
And they're lining up for the 2-point conversion.
And looks like there have to be a timeout for the Dragons now. So each one has one timeout they have called already in this first quarter. So as we get ready, as this first quarter is kind of winding down, we have 3 minutes, 27 seconds left. And right now we have 6 points apiece on the board as the Dragons get ready to try for this extra point. What we can say is that the Dragons look like they're kind of settled in as when they first got going. It's a little shaky, some little miscues on their part. And that's what you want to have out of a young team. When you do have those mistakes, you want to take advantage of it, and that's exactly what the Rockets had done at that, where they had punched in theirs with their score. But Clintondale, like I said, they drove it all the way down the field, first down after first down after first down, even overcoming that second, what was it, 2nd and 22, where they pretty much gobbled up that all at 21 yards on one play. So let's see, they're getting ready for the extra point. Back there in that pistol look, and handed to Matthew. Oh, let's see if he got there. I don't think no good. Tackle number right away for the Rockets, number 40, Alex Shangzitsky with the tackle. That's the way you step up. That's what you want.
Alex Shangzitsky snapped in short of the ball with 3:27 remaining.
So, as the Dragons get ready to kick this off, we have a tie game, 6-6. It is a pretty packed crowd tonight. We have a lot of people in attendance for this brand new stadium and unveil, and so far the Rockets are in this game. And as Clintondale get ready to kick this off.
Dragons to kick off.
And they're off. Johnson with the kick. It's back deep. Let's see if we pick it up. Oh yeah. Let's see who was that with it's a good return. He got the ball out to about the 34-yard line.
Return, nice return by number 15, Matthew Milo.
That was actually picked up by number 15,
First down,
Matthew,
Rockets ball.
one of the freshmen that coach was talking about is stepping up and continue to grow, where he said this pro can win now. All right, the Rockets are out now. Shotgun set. Ooh, taken down in the backfield right away. That number 57 for the Dragons, Ricky Chip Jr. Let's see what we have there. Hang on, referee's trying to get a few things straightened out. We'll have another flag holding on the Rockets. It's going to move them 10 yards back. So that will probably make that be 1st and 20. And these are some of the things that Coach Bilber was talking about where... Oh no, Clintondale didn't take it. So Coach Owen actually declined it. So that moved that to 2nd and 13. Rockets up to the line right away. We have another sweep coming around. That's number 11. And the Dragons are there. That's Connor Auburn with the carry. So that's going to bring up 3rd down and about, let's say it was no good, but we put it right there, but say about 3rd down, about 13 still, 13 yards to go. And I said the Dragons met him right up there. It was a host of them, and they swarmed to the ball side to side. Yeah, the Rockets are up to that line again. We have the motion coming across again with Darian. And then there we go, the handoff. And the ball is loose.
Ball is spunded out of bounds. So they're able to retain the ball. It's going to be 3rd down. 3rd and 13 for the Rockets.
So that ball was actually popped out of there right away, out of bounds. It's going to be about 4th and about 14. The Rockets has punted that away. It's up. It's actually picked up, and he's around that right side. And let's see, y'all. We do have a flag down again. So let's figure out what this flag is first.
I think they're going to have... We have an illegal block in the back against the Dragons.
As you can just see, as the ref just guarded, as a illegal block in the back against the Dragons, it's going to push them back 15 more yards from that spot of that foul.
Come way back from where they're at right now.
We get ready to wind down this first quarter. I'm sorry about that. Dragons are back up. There we go, up the middle again. And we go. We have Matthew Jr. again. All right, hang on. The ref just stopped the clock. Let's see what we have going on. Let's see what the refs have going on as we try to sort through this. Looked like it was some kind of penalty on the Rockets. Looks like it's gonna give the Dragons a first down from whatever that penalty is. We're trying to see, and they're still walking it off like some kind of unsportsmanlike. And that's gonna give the Dragons the ball, which they're, as you can see, they're moving the ball pretty well. They really don't need too much help. But that actually pushes them down into the Rockets' territory now. So it's 1st and 10, Dragon ball at the 30, at the Rockets' 30. We have Matthews in the shotgun with Griffin next to him. Haskin in motion. Handoff is up the middle to Griffin, and he's on his. And there go another, with a good 12-yard scamper. It'll be 1st and 10 again by Tyrone Griffin. Simple handoff. Haskin in motion. Handoff to Griffin on the right side, right through that 4-hole, and there was a big hole, and off to the races he went. 12-yard pickup. So it'll be 1st and 10 for the Dragons. Just under a minute left. We have Griffin back there in the self. Have a two. I mean, and then it was a fake, and it was around the right, and he definitely got hit pretty good. Excuse us as we're having a little problem with the clock right now. The clock is about 22 seconds and running. But the Rockets met Matthew on the right side with a nice pop. He had about a 1-yard pickup, so it'll be 2nd and 9. Dragons, they look like they're going to go ahead and hold this. Nope, it looks like they're trying to get down to see if they get this play off in time. Yes, they do. Matthews looking to throw. Throws it to the left. It's up in the air. And it is intercepted right before the half. Right before the end of the quarter. And that was by number 11, Connor Auburn, in the end zone. So we will flip the field with the interception from your Rockets. They will take over. They will have a 1st and 10 at the 20. Looking to go the other way. You're talking about big plays. That's what you want. Big plays. Dragons looking to go in, and before you know it, it's stripped away. And as you can hear, these Rockets, they're pumped up for their home team. So at the end of the first quarter, as the Rockets, the big interception is 6. New Haven 6. Clintondale Dragons 6. Let's see what the Rockets can do with this ball coming out of this. Getting ready to go into the second quarter. If you're looking for things to give you life, that's definitely it. That's definitely it. So, All right, as we have a minute left before the second half gets going.
As the clock runs down, there is a state mandatory 3-minute warm-up.
Let's give a round of applause to the New Haven band, and also as they had their junior cheerleaders out. It's a big nerve-wracking when you're younger and having to get in front of a big crowd for the first time. So let's give them ladies a hand of applause. Alrighty, everyone. We're back with the second half.
Third quarter is on the scoreboard. Second half will begin after the warm-up period. I'd like to thank the band
We
for
want
the
to thank
great job
some
they
of
did,
our
and also the cheerleaders. Good having a halftime. And I bet it was nice on the turf, wasn't it?
We want to thank some of our online guests that was on the stream, as it was brought to our attention that the sound was down. So we want to thank you. As we had it sound here, but I guess it wasn't coming out, but we have the issue fixed.
You can go on
If you can give us a shout out, make sure you guys can hear us on the stream.
Schedules of all the games. Some of them are
Alright, like I said, we want to say thank you once again, as like I said, I'm not sure what the problem was, but we did get it adjusted. We would actually put back up the recorded version as well. That way that you can have the sound for the first half.
There'll be fall, winter, and spring.
So since I guess you guys weren't hearing us the first half, let's kind of recap of what you guys have been seeing, what's been going on, and what we have been talking about. As we can see, the game with the Rockets, with the Dragons up right now, 22. Rockets are 6. With that being said, the Dragons actually played a really sloppy first half and still was able to manage to be out in the front. This game could definitely been one-sided. But like I said, as you was looking in the first half, you had the Dragons with a couple of miscues on the kick return that set them up, fired back. You had the Rockets who actually recovered one and put it away right away as soon as possible. Then you had the Dragons getting ready to go, and you had the Rockets had an interception inside the end zone. But with all that being said, you still have your Dragons that are up right now, 22-6. I'm pretty sure Coach Owen has talked to them during the half, and he's gotten them pretty good. Because normally the Dragons from the games that we've seen has been pretty disciplined, pretty sound.
Get ready for the start of the second half.
Alrighty. So as we get ready for this second half, hopefully we can all enjoy it together. This time we can enjoy it with a little bit of voice behind it all instead of just video with no sound. Once again, we thank you guys for being on with us. We thank you guys for sticking out. We thank you guys for actually reaching out and letting us even know that it was down. So as we get ready for this second half, looks like the Rockets will actually be receiving after Clintondale took it. So let's do this one more time. I know we already ran the offense once earlier, but we'll do it real quick again for you guys. That is the Rockets starting lineup, starting offense that you see coming across the screen as right now. Let's see if the Rockets can go ahead and manage to put a couple of things together. I know Coach did talk about it a little bit earlier about the headaches of having a younger team, and you know how you do a couple of good things, then you do some bad things to put you behind the sticks. So we have Johnson getting ready to kick this off again. Kamari Johnson had a pretty good first half. Let's see if it carry over. And we're off.
A nice run back.
So we had a pretty good return. What was that? Let's see what we had on that return. That will be number 7 for the Rockets.
Rockets ball just short of the 50-yard line in their home territory. It's going to be 1st and 10.
Yeah, we're trying to catch that number. We actually missed it.
At their own 48.
So the Rockets will set up 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. So let's see what the Rockets kind of made some adjustments going into this half. Let's see what we do coming out. As the Dragon defense pretty much suffocated them. They had a few good plays, but the Dragon defense pretty much lived in that backfield. And that snap, and it looks like it's low. Yeah, there you go, and the Dragons are back there once again. It looks like the Rockets lost about 4 yards to make that be 2nd and 14. The Dragons defensive line has been pretty stout. We get up a couple of things, but pretty much the Dragon line has been back in that backfield all game long. Now let's see if the Rockets come out in the shotgun with like a wishbone. Looks like handoff to the left, and there he is. Dragons are there once again. A host of Dragons right away. Looked like they didn't get anything off of that. Like we said, as you guys have watched the first half, a lot of that whole first half was just pretty much miscues for the Dragons. Miscues after miscues. But you know what? The Dragons find themselves up. The Dragons defense held. And as you can see, starting off, the Dragon defense is in that backfield again. Let's see what the Rockets might be able to do with that. And looking to pass, Eli's back. The Dragons are there. He's running. He's off. He's right there. What's his name? Oh, he fumbled the ball. Oh, Eli looked like he was running pretty good. And, you know, I would say if a young man don't want as a quarterback, just learn how to slide when he's there instead of coming to a stop and losing that ball. But right now, that puts you at 4th and 9. He was able to slip that defense. And like I said, that line has been back there pretty much all game long. And it hasn't stopped to start of the second. So beginning of the third, every play the Rockets have run, that line has been in that backfield. Well, the Rockets are back to punt once again. And the punt is away. Looks like that ball is going to be down right there at the 35-yard line. Be 1st and 10 for the Dragons. So Dragons take over 1st and 10. Let's see if they have the same success they had in the first half. As you can see, the Dragons was pretty much able to run the ball at will. They really didn't throw the ball much. I mean, you was popping off anywhere between 7 to 10 yards a carry. The Dragons back in that shotgun handoff. Matthews looking to go around that side, and then he pops it up, and that actually is a complete pass. He ended up getting that out to Tyrone Griffin.
30 to the 30. 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 30
Those are 5 yards right there, so it'll be 2nd and 5. So that was a completed pass. Looked like it was running somewhere. You almost think like a RPO where he has the option to run and pass it.
2nd and 5.
Now right now the Dragons are set up at 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion from Matthews Jr. to Griffin. And pretty much what Coach Owens kind of talked about in the beginning. He said that if his line can control, they will pretty much be in the driver's seat. Oh, no, that's another fumble. It's picked up by Zero, and he's gone the other way. And there go another miscue, and White picks up that fumble, and that'd be a scoop 6 for New Haven. And we just talked about that in the beginning. Eventually, we were wondering when New Haven was going to capitalize on some of those mistakes, and that was another one. Let me see if I got that number correct. That was number... No, that was not 0. Let me stand correct. That was number 8, Mr. Williams. That was a scoop and 6. Not pick 6, a scoop 6. So right now,
The touchdown is scored by the Rockets. They're set up for the...
So right now we have the Rockets 12, Dragons 22. Rockets look to go for the 2-point conversion. Let's see if they end up getting this. But like I said, looks like it was a shovel pass. They just didn't make its target. And number 8, Williams from the Rockets picked it up and took it right back to the house. And the Rockets pick that up. Hand off right there to number 11, Connor. He's actually been doing pretty well for them. So, push your Rockets 14, Dragons 22. And this is what we were kind of talking about from the first half. The Dragons really, it's been a lot of miscues that has allowed the Rockets to hang around. The Dragons actually moved the ball very well. You know, like I said, other than these fumbles and things like that, the Dragons is just really, killing themselves. To be honest, I'm sitting here surprised that they still have the lead. They actually are still winning, 22-14 after all of the turnovers. This is very uncharacteristic, especially from the showing of what we seen from them last week. Last week they ran like a well-oiled machine. But sometimes this would happen when you get on the road and things happen. But let's see how they respond to a lot of this. And that kick is off. And it's in that same spot. Okay, the Dragons got on it this time. It was pretty close to another one where that kick is up. And the Dragons are kind of like they're waiting on it to hit the ground. And New Haven has been taking advantage of it. But the Dragon has a ball. The 1st and 10. Looks right there at that 40-yard line. So let's see what the Dragon do after. They had another miscue that actually set the Rockets up. They drew a little bit closer in this game. All right. So as you can see, it was another penalty. Let's see that penalty will be on.
Procedure penalty against Dragons.
This looks like it's going to be a false start on the Dragons, pushing back 5. But let's see. Yep. And a false start on the Dragons, so that gives them first and 15.
5 yards. It's going to remain first down, first and 15.
All right, Dragons with a quick handoff off to that left side, and he's still going. Let's see, was that ran that time? The handoff was to Jordan Haskin, and just like that, the Dragons went from first and 15. It's gonna be second and 4.
Second down and 3.
And the Dragons has actually been moving the ball very well, but like we keep saying, it's been the small things that actually has been kind of hindering them. Like, we didn't watch them move the ball from one end of the field all the way to the other end and still, weren't able to capitalize. But let's see if the Dragons can straighten this out on this drive as they're coming up with the second and 4. After just, like I said, it's just first and 15. Alrighty, oh no, yep, back there right away. Met right away by number 50. And that will be Bosco. No, take that. It wasn't 50 on that one. I think that was 40. Let's get number 49 for you guys. That would be Alex. Was in that backfield right away. So with that loss, and push the Dragons back probably about another 4. It's going to give you about 3rd down and 8 yards. So as the Dragons are looking to kind of get a little bit more tempo going here. So Matthews back in that shotgun, hands off to Griffin, and he's looking to make a move. Oh, did he get him down? Oh, yes. What good open field tackle by number 11, Connor. That was a big play because if he missed that tackle, Griffin could still be running around this edge right now. So that's going to bring that. When you say a big time play, that could possibly be a touchdown. But instead, the Dragons only pick up 1. It brings it to 4th and 7. And sometimes, as a young team, you need things like that. You need some bounces to go your way, some breaks, and you find yourself in a ball game. Like right now, the Dragons are looking to punt this away now. Oof. As they got back there. And the Rockets takes that and is coming around that left-hand side. He's still going. And that's a good return. And sets him up in the plus territory. Looks like he went right out of bounds about the 45.
46.
It's going to be a 1st and 10. Set up for the Rockets. Let's see where it was at. We said we about the 45. Looks like. All right, so Dragons are set up 1st and 10. Let's see what the Rockets can do with this ball. Oh no, way to be disciplined. So that's an offsides on the Dragons. It's gonna set the Rockets up with the 1st and 5 now.
It's going to be an offside penalty on the defense, 5 yards.
And like I said, these Dragons are pinned back, looking to shut down these Rockets, but you gotta make sure you're not jumping off sides. All right, Rockets with the handoff. Yeah, number 11, Connor, with a good carry right there. It's pretty close to that 1st down.
First down now for the good yardage, 2nd down.
Let's see where they set that up. It's about 2nd down and more. Nice tough running inside of there. And that's kind of what you want. You can get 3 to 4 yards up. You have a 1st down every time. Sometimes it's the tough plays you want. It's a tough yardage. Oh no. And the Rockets jump off sides. It's gonna push them back. gonna push them back. So going from a 2nd and 1 to a 2nd and 6. And as we were saying earlier in the broadcast, where these were some of the things that Coach Dilbert, was saying about a young team. Sometimes we're shooting ourselves in the foot, and we definitely believe we can win now. But you can't win now when you have a lot of miscues. But the Rockets looking to hand off, and there we go. We have 2 plays. You have a fumble right there on your handoff. So you had offside. So you had on the second down, you had a false starter to push you back. Then you have a fumble that you lose 2 more. That puts you at 3rd and 8. These are some of the things that you want to be able to execute on. Well, let's see what the Rockets have as they set up with this 3rd and 8. They're back in that shotgun formation. And there they go, running right up behind everyone. It looks like, let's see what that might have been. Yep, that's number 1. The coach talked about earlier, Journey Parker. They kind of move him around. It looked like he picked up probably about 2 yards on that. So that's going to push it to 4th and 6. All right, let's see what the Rockets have as they come up. It's 4th and 6 right now. We have Parker back there at the quarterback position. And he's looking. He's got it up in the air. All right, let's see. Yep, and there goes the flag. It's got the pass interference. So that's going to give the Rockets a new set of downs, a new life.
Pass was intended for number 12, Wilmer. It's going to be 1st down on the interference. That's 15.
So after the pass interference call, it's going to walk this off 15 yards and be 1st down for the Rockets. They have that ball right there at about the 28-yard line.
At the Dragon 28-yard line.
So let's see if the Rockets can go ahead and string a couple of good plays together and see if they can punch this in for a touchdown and make this a game. Right now they're only down by 8 points. All right. Ooh. And number 57 for the Dragons came around there with an attitude. Ricky, send a message. That's going to push the Rockets back. Looks like that's about, that's a loss of 4. So now that's going to move that to about 2nd down. 14 yards to go. Well, let's see. The Rockets come back up. The Dragons. See if the defense can make a stance once again. And that handoff is to 7. Off to the right.
Nice run.
Marks.
It's Stephen Marks.
And let's see how many and a nice little run off to the right. Nice hard downhill running. Let's see what he's picked up there. It'll be 3rd and about 3rd down and 12. All right, Rockets back in that shotgun 2x2 set. 2 running backs to the side of him. Up, you get a pitch out from so it was a quick from Parker to Connor.
Only a gain of about 7 yards.
We got a pretty good positive yardage. We know this is 4 down territory, but it put them probably about like 4 and 6 yards to go. And yes, it looked like Rockets had made a quarterback change. We talked about number 1 earlier, where Coach said he's kind of a utility where you can plug him in anywhere. And that's Journey Parker right now that's playing at quarterback. All right, he's back there in the empty field. He got it out to Connor on the left. Let's see if he can get around here and keep going. All right, I see where they marked that at. And that's
down. Pass is completed. Short with the first
all right. It looks like that's
down.
Clintondale with the stand right there. So it's going to be 1st and 10, Clintondale ball. And that's kind of what you want. Hey, let them throw it short. You guys rally up and make the tackle. It'll be 1st and 10. It'll be the 22-yard line. So the Dragons come out looking to throw. And that's down the field. And that's caught by number 9, Kamari Johnson. Kamari has had a pretty good game for the Dragons. But once again, looks like we have a flag. Let's see what that flag is.
On the play. That's going to be a 10-yard penalty. It'll remain first down. It'll be 1st and 20.
So it looks like there was a hold on that play. So that will looks like it was a hold on that play, so that's going to back the Dragons up an extra 10. It makes that first down, 20 yards to go. Well, let's see what the Dragons kind of do with it backed up a little bit. I know they look to come out and throw, so let's see if they're going to stay with that. All right, then got the handoff underneath. Uh-oh, he's off to the left. Let's give it to Griffin. So pretty good run by Griffin. He pretty much almost got him back to the original down marker. So that's going to be 2nd down, 11 yards to go. And then we had the handoff to 3. That's Haskins going around the left side. Let's see if he can turn up the field, and he still's going. All righty. So that's Jordan Haskins. The Rockets get him out of bounds. This be the end of the quarter here. So as we go to the 4th quarter,
they'll switch into the field.
it'll be 1st and 10, the Dragons, as we come out and get ready to go to the 4th quarter.
Go to the 4th quarter. Top of the 9th, Braves 8, Tigers 1.
So as we get ready for this 4th quarter, some of the same things we have going on in the first half is still going on. We'll carry it over to the second half, where the Dragons with a lot of miscues, fumbles, or things like that of that nature that allows the Rockets to kind of hang around. And a lot of times when the Rockets do get those miscues, they kind of drop the ball themselves. But it was a good play where the Rockets had the miscue where it was a shovel pad with a shovel pitch that was actually fumbled. and the Rockets were able to scoop and score that to add 6, and they were able to get the 2-point conversion. So that brings us to the score we have is 14-22. But right now the Dragons are kind of backed up deep after a couple of miscues on their own, but they're looking to drive now as they're getting close to the 50. The Dragons have the snap, rolling out to the right.
Number 2 on the carry.
And it looks like Drake, number 2, for the Dragons, is the quarterback. Actually, he came out as a quarterback to start off the half.
Number 8, Hunter
But it
Williams.
looks like that was a 1-yard pickup. That'll be 2nd and 9.
Basically 2nd down and 10.
So we'll see what the Dragons have going on as they, like I said, they have number 2 in the game as quarterback. And that shotgun. There we go over the shovel pass out. I think that's number 9, Johnson, that's around that edge. And he's still going. Ooh, it's taken down at the 24-yard line.
Good gain on the play into
And that was a
territory. It's going to be
was a nice
first down for the Dragons
shovel pitch. That was number 9.
at the 23-yard line of the Rockets. First down and 10.
All right, as we have a 1st and 10 for the Dragons. As Griffin changed field, and he's gone around, he's almost there. Looked like he's taken out of bounds right there at about the 2-yard line. That'll be another first and 10, or 1st and goal.
About the 2-yard line.
So the Dragons is really actually putting it together this half. I mean this drive as they continue to drive down this field. So they have a 1st and goal set up at the 2-yard line. Let's see if the Dragons go ahead and punch this in. And there goes Matthew Jr.
Touchdown. Not Clement.
So Matthew Jr., go ahead and punch that in right away. That'll be another touchdown for your Dragons. As he does a little dance. So as we're getting ready to set up for this 2-point conversion. And Matthews rolling out to the right. Let's see if he get it. It's up and oh no. So that'll be incomplete as Johnson drops that pass from Matthews Jr. So as we get ready to kick this ball off again, you have your Dragons up 28. New Haven is 14 right now with 10 minutes and 26 seconds left in this 4th quarter. So as the Dragons are getting ready to kick this thing off again. The Dragons were able to put together a pretty good drive that time, as, like I said, they pretty much were able to move the ball. They just, like I said, small miscues and turnovers. And for them to have as many as they have, we're still surprised that they're up as much. This game could easily be a blowout with the way they came out.
And that is recovered by the Rockets. It'll be 1st and 10 Rockets.
So we have a 1st and 10 set up for the Rockets.
Looks like it's their own 30.
Be it at the 36-yard line.
35-yard line.
So the Rockets hustle up to the ball. And we have what's that? With the motion. Eli back, looking to throw. And the Dragons are there again.
Quarterback is sacked on the pass attempt. Loss of yards. It's going to be 2nd down.
It looks like I said,
It's 17.
looks like about a 6-yard loss on that play, so that is going to push them back to a 2nd and 16. And like I said, the Dragon defensive line has lived in that backfield. Just as quick as that quarterback is set up, they are there with just pressure. There we go. Back in the shotgun, calling the calls. Eli with the snap. And he's looking to get it up. And it's up. Let's see if he's going to get it. No, so it'll be incomplete. Eli pass attempted to number 1, Journey Parker. So we'll see what the Rockets can dial up as they come as 3rd and 16. The Rockets has been trying to get this ball in this air, but haven't been having much luck. Oof. And once again, the Dragons are there, just completely blew that up. Looked like they were trying to get it out to Connor over there to the left. And I mean, as they were coming in with that rush, he completely got blown up as well. So that's going to move that ball to 4th down. Move this to a 4th down, 16. The Rockets are getting set up to punt this away. We'll see if the Dragons can go ahead and continue to run this ball. They've been very effective on running the ball. And that punt is away. Let's see. Haskin and Johnson stays clear of it. So it's going to be out of bounds. And so the Dragons will set up 1st and 10. It's going to look like it's going to be right there at the 47-yard line.
Here again, support our Chick-fil-A in Chesterfield, who's pledged to support our hometown team. They want us to play hard, cheer loud, and make us proud. They say, let's go, Rockets. They're 23-mile impression. Stop by and enjoy your favorites.
So as the Dragons get set up, look like they have Matthew Jr. back in. A lot of times when you see him, they're actually running this ball. So let's see what the Dragons have dialed up. They're back in the shotgun formation. Matthew Jr.'s. There go Johnson. He gives off to Griffin. And there go Griffin. And I mean, when I tell you there goes a scamper, there goes a scamper. It's probably out a 20-yard pickup. Man. Looks like that's going to be right there at their own 25-yard line. First and 10, let's see. Well, Dragons been doing very good running this ball. Let's see if they just keep it on the ground and go ahead and pound this away. So let's see, the Dragons are back. Matthew Jr. is with the snap, and he's running right up that middle, getting right behind that line. And you had 50, Bosco, right, pulling him on back, but not before he picked up 4 on there.
6 yards, so it's going to be second down.
So it's going to be 2nd and 6.
40 on second down and 6.
All right, let's see. It looks like we have a timeout, New Haven.
We have timeout, New Haven.
So right now, the Dragons are looking to punch another one in. Set up with a 2nd and 6 right there at about the 21-yard line. The Dragons actually have had a lot of success on the ground. A lot of success on the ground. I mean, chunk plays. When I tell you chunk plays, I mean they could be backed up and they're gonna be like a 2nd and 21. Next thing you know, they're run play and they're 3rd and 1. So we're gonna see with the Dragons if they're gonna keep this ball on the ground and they have much success and pick up another score. So here we go. Dragons in 2x2. Matthew calling the shot, calling it, hands it back off. Griffin right there to the left. And the Dragons are up to the task on that one. I mean, the Rockets are up to the task on that one. And number 50, William Bosco again on the tackle.
3rd and 3.
Look like they picked up about 3 yards on that though, but that pushes that to 3rd down with 3 yards to go. They're at it. Matthew Jr. in his shotgun. And they're off to the right. Matthew sticks his foot in the ground, and there we go. Yep, we have a flag on the play. Let's see what the flag is. Right now, we have a 1st down for the Dragon. No, that's going to be wiped away. Well, Whitehead called a hold on the Dragons. It's going to back them up 10. So, let's see if we redo this again. So, that was a 1st down, but that's going to move them back and make that 3rd and 13 after the 10-yard penalty.
Penalty on the play.
So let's see if the Dragons can recover for it, because I'm pretty sure this is 4 down territory for Coach Owens.
Third down and 13.
So let's see what the Dragons have on this 3rd down and 13. Matthew Jr. is back there. And we're off to the right with a whole gang of Dragons, and there goes Matthew Jr. I mean, they picked it all back up in one play. Have a whole platoon of Dragons around that right side where there was a complete overload. And then we set them back up with the 1st and 10. I mean, Matthew Jr. picked up about 15 yards on there. Everything they needed and then some to reset these chains. So it looks like that's going to be 1st and 10. Well, first and goal. The ball is going to be set up right there on the 9-yard line. Let's see if the Rockets can keep them out, or let's see if the Dragons can go ahead and punch this in. And that's Griffin, and there we go, straight down the hill. All the big boys, touchdown Clintondale. Let's put 6 more on the board. And I mean, the Dragons have had much success running this ball. And when we look at the total, I'm pretty sure the Dragons have to be over 200 yards rushing. Yes. I just confirmed they're definitely over 200 yards rushing for the game. Yeah. As we're sitting here kind of getting a couple of stats in, the Dragons had 193 rushing yards in the first half, so there we go. I'm pretty sure, well, we have to check and see where they might be at when this is all done and over. They could be over 300 there, maybe close to 4. But the Dragons have a lot of success running the ball. And number 28, downhill, put 2 more on the board for.
6:15 remaining in the game. Clintondale 36, Rockets 14.
And so, what about 6 minutes and 15 seconds left in this game? We have your Clintondale Dragon 36, New Haven Rocket 14. And I know, like I said, I know Coach Owen is going to do a lot of fussing at the guys on the film, but, you know, they could have hung their head. They could have got down on themselves. But, you know, they stuck it out. And they still, like I said, managed to be up 36-14. You know, the last couple of games, the Dragons have actually put up 50 points. And so, for them to be, you know, kind of with some of these miscues and stuff, they're actually missing the mark, but they've actually been playing a solid game. Like I said, New Haven definitely, you know, had a lot of opportunities to take advantage of it. So right now, we're going with 6:15 in there. The Dragons actually have 310 total yards rushing. Yep. We have number 7 that's Marks with that catch. About 8 yards on that return.
By number 55 for the Rockets. Dylan Stroman.
So, as Rockets get set up with their 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line, let's see if the Rockets can put something together and get a score on this board. This game is not over. It's still time. Here we go with the handoff. We have number 12, Darian, around the side, and oof, he's upended by number 11 for the Dragons, Jaheim Allen. Looks like that was pretty much a no gain.
No gain on the play, 2nd down and 10.
And that's kind of what you want to teach your defense. Like I said, if you can string them out, hey, get these corners to come up and be aggressive and make some plays. And that's exactly what you want. Well, we have the Rockets setting up 2nd down and 10 yards to go after the jet sweep. Eli looking to pass again, and there go your Dragons. This time he's sacked by number 77, Angelo Travis.
Sack was made by number 77, Angelo Travis. Loss of 8.
And that's going to push the Rockets back.
3rd down and 18.
So then say they probably lost about 8 yards on that. It'll be 3rd down. 18 yards to go for the first. And I mean, Clintondale defensive line have pretty much had their way. They have lived in that backfield all game long. So let's get ready to see as they're getting ready. Eli Got motion with the Connors, and then is he up? And no, he's gonna go down again. This time by number 57. It's another sack. Ricky Ship Jr. And I mean, like I told you, it's pretty much, it's been the same thing. Let's see if we can, this will be a 4th down. And the Rockets are going to go ahead and punt this away after they done lost even more. I mean, this is 4th and almost eternity. I mean, they needed to get to the, what does that to be, the 44 of the Dragons for a 1st down. But the punt, it's away. And that's got a good rocket bounce. It's going to go right out of bounds at the 36-yard line. So the Dragons will take over 1st and 10.
It'll be 1st and 10 for the Dragons at their own 36.
It'll be 1st and 10 for the Dragons. They're going to take over right there at their own 36-yard line. We got 3 minutes and 20 seconds to go. Dragons go ahead and run this out. I mean, they definitely have the run game to do it. They actually have the run game to go ahead and put another 6 points on the board. As we just reminded you, they already had 310 yards total rushing for the game. Looks like the Rockets might have called a timeout.
Rockets called timeout.
Yep, just confirmed by our in-house announcer. Yes, it was New Haven Rockets with the timeout. So as we, kind of analyze and talk a little bit about this game, coaches were pretty spot on. Coach Dilbert talked about, just a young team that can win now. And you've seen flashes of that throughout the game. I mean, like I said, when you're returning 37 of your players, future are pretty bright. You're going to take a few bumps, but like I said, the Rockets were actually in this game. And the Rockets actually led. But, you have on the other hand, you have the Dragons. Like I said, it's a tall order. And they're a pretty physical, strong team. And like I said, the Dragons are undefeated. And they're undefeated for a reason. As you can see tonight, even with a lot of the miscues and things, they're still up 36-14. Dragons have a pretty strong running game. So let's see, we have Matthew Juniors that's back there calling the signal with the motion. All right, we have Haskin coming around that end. No, take that back. That's 7. Up, he's still up. He's still going. And they brought him down. Let's see, that number 7 for the Dragons will be Cortez Wilson. It was a good run right there. It's about a gain of
14 for New Haven.
about a gain of 20 yards. Be 1st and 10, the Dragon.
That for a 1st down in Rocket territory.
And as we thought, coach is going to keep this ball on the ground and get him out of here. Looks like we have a quarterback change again, as Drake is back in the game. And that pass was out. Let's see, was that number 11 it looks like? Okay, he picks up about a 7 or 8 yard gain. Let's see who that was out there. Number 19, D'Angelo Branch.
Being on the play. 6 yards. 2nd down and 4.
And it's going to bring up a 2nd down after the pass and completion. And put them right about 2nd down, 4 yards to go. So we have Number 2 back there calling the signals as he get ready to hand off. And that's given to number 19 again, and he's still going. Oh, we have a flag. Let's see what that flag is.
After a gain of about 15 yards.
So we have a holding on the Dragons. That'll wipe that out right. I mean, wipe that positive play out right away.
Holding penalty.
So let's see what this set the Dragons up as. Should be about 2nd and 14 yard to go.
3rd down and 7.
No, take that back from the spot of the foul. So it's gonna move this. Will be 3rd down, about 7 yards to go. And there we go. Have that sweep going to the right, and that's Haskins, and he pretty much picked it all right back up. About an 8-yard gain. That'll be a 1st down. So that was Jordan Haskins on that 1st down run. And the Dragons are up and at it again. Drake backs the pass, puts it up in the air. Let's see what he got. Nope, interception. That's Connor. Let's see what he can do. He's actually running this back. Oh, he's still going. He got some blocks around him. And he's still up. And he brushed it right. That's an interception. Brings it all the way back to the 50-yard line. Way to go. That's his 2nd interception of the game. Both of them, the Dragons were looking to go and score. So that's another heads-up play by number 11, Connor Auburn. Now his brother, which is Ryan, as the coach talked about before, he lost earlier this season, and is a senior, and actually a very, very one heck of a player. They lost him for the year with a shoulder injury, and that's actually his younger brother that's out there. So the Rockets will take over 1st and 10, and it looks like it was a dead ball penalty on the Dragons, so they're going to tack on 15 more to that. Let's see where they're going to walk this off to. So the Rockets have the ball in their territory right there at the 34-yard line after it looks like a dead ball, 15-yard penalty.
All the plays and the penalties, the ball is going to be 1st and 10 for the Rockets, just inside the Dragons.
Yeah, let's see what the Rockets can actually do with this. As the Dragons was looking to go in, the Rockets with the interception, and they flipped the field pretty much all the way around. And Eli, once again, looking to pass on that left-hand side. Pressure right in his face right away from Matthew Jr.
It'll bring up 2nd down and 10.
So the Rockets are set to come out 2nd down, 10 yards after the incompletion from Eli to Journey. Eli calls again, has a snap, looking to go to that way again, and be another incompletion as they're looking to try to get it over to number 1, Journey Parker. That's going to put them at 3rd and 10. he definitely has the size advantage. Just the ball is, put out a little bit too far. Oh, Eli back again. They have the trips to the right, one high to the top. Looks like he hands off to Connor. Let's see where he gets. He's pretty close to that first down. No, sorry about that. That was number 7, Marks. It's going to be a gain of 7. It's put him about 4. So that's going to be, no, we'll give him 6. Give him 6. So that's going to be, makes that 4th down at about 4 yards to go. Rockets come out again with that 3-by-1 look. Does it look to try to get it out? Oh no, he's trying to get it out to the running back in the flat. Incomplete. It'll be turnover on down. So it looks like our clock says about a minute, 47 seconds, but really in all reality, it's only 29 seconds left. Going off of what the game clock is inside the stadium. It's like, yep, there we go. Thank you, team, for getting that updated for us. So we have the 29 seconds left. And Dragons will go ahead and move on. So, yeah, the Dragons will go ahead and move and improve their record to 4-0. As the Rockets will fall to the Dragons, and they will move to 0-4. We have Matthews back, the handoff as a sweep to Haskins as he gets around his edge. Looks like they didn't take him out of bounds. And that clock will stay running, and well, we have zeros on the clock as we were running it as the ref wanted, but in the stadium is still have 18 seconds. So let's see which one would they go with. So we're gonna go there and reset this back to 18 seconds.
This will be the last play of the game.
Alrighty, and that's handed off to Griffin, and Griffin is off to the right, and it's still going. Let's see, it's being pulled down and being pulled. Number 65 for the Rockets, and
that's tackle on the play.
So it looks like it's about 6.3 seconds left on the clock as the chains move before they can get this reset.
And that'll win the ball game.
And the refs went ahead and go ahead and call that. So once again, we thank everybody for being here tonight with us. We thank once again our listeners for letting us know about the sign. We do apologize for that first half, but as you can see, the Dragons went ahead and took care of business tonight, 36, and the Rockets 14. If we can recap the game, like I said, the Dragons definitely, played a sloppy game, but still came out on top, even with it being said.
Thank you, officials.
Once again, we appreciate everyone for joining us as we continue to bring you these games. We appreciate New Haven and Clintondale Dragons, excuse me. The Clintondale Dragons for having us out. Once again, the Dragons 36, New Haven Rockets 14. As we close this out, we ask that you guys please like, subscribe, follow us on our Instagram pages, so that way you can keep up with all of the games and actions that we have as we continue to grow this community network and continue to bring you good Macomb County and Macomb County football as a pretty good target place for us. So once again, we're going to sign off. My name is Dominique. Make sure you like, follow, subscribe to our channel, our pages, and as we continue to grow. Alrighty, you enjoy your night.